And if you're playing here, usually you should be playing here. You can like molly, right? So you can stall for your teammates to rotate. They cannot plan. Hello guys, kiNgg here, player from Leviatán. I'm gonna teach you today how to like play Viper, lock sides, and basically play almost perfection. So basically Viper is very strong because you can literally deny info in the area of the map just by placing your util like with nothing basically. So basically in attack, as I said, you can basically deny fully a part of the map just by placing your wall, your orb, so it's very strong. And in defense you can kind of do the same, but you can like block many areas for your team without being there, and it just goes instantly. It's very easy to do, and it's not like you have to place the smoke. You pre-place them and you play around that. So today I'm gonna show you a little bit in maps like Lotus, Icebox. So for me, as I said, for example in defense, you can cut parts of the map without even being there. So for example in this map Icebox, you have A side, you have a ton of places that attackers can go. They can go top rope, they can go top 410, they can just cross right side. So it's like very difficult for defense, right? What's gonna happen is that whenever the enemy team has to like go and exec and everything, what you're gonna do is that you already have your wall pre-placed. So this is how it's gonna look like basically. Instead of like being a wide open side, you're just gonna wall up. And look, you have like fully blocked the enemy team just by literally pressing a key. If they want to run in, you can just molly. If you're like getting from CT, you can just pre-molly the plan. You can pre-molly, just go in. Yeah, looks just very strong, pretty straightforward. It's a very good example. That's like an example with my wall. But also you have the orb. So you have like, you're like blocking A and B at the same time just by placing your util, right? For example, if they're trying to plan a B, so this is like the most common plan. What's gonna happen is that they're gonna be in the orb, so they're gonna get decayed. And if you're playing here, usually you should be playing here. You can like molly, right? So you can stall for your teammates to rotate. They cannot plan, and you're basically winning the round just by your util. So that's like a very good example on why Viper is so strong. So on attack, also why it's so strong, you can just like cut a part of the map. So imagine your defense, right? So you're holding. You have two angles here in B main. You have like the right side angle and you have the left side angle. Like anyone can just like jump swap, like they can jiggle for information. And what's gonna happen is that you're gonna wall up and you have a gap here to cross. How it's gonna look for them is that they don't know what's happening behind this wall. So for example, if they're holding, they're gonna be like, oh my god, like could be somewhere here, right? So whenever you drop your wall, you're gonna be very paranoid because there could be like someone here behind the wall, or there could be no one. That's like the pressure that Viper, why it's so strong. Then after like controlling a part of the map, you can like keep putting pressure, right? So you can like block an entire side just by pressing the wall, okay? So that's what makes Viper so strong on this map. And then you have the orb again, like this was a wall example. You have the orb, you can deny mid info. So you have like also mid is very open, and it's very easy for defense to like imagine if they have somewhere here or they have like a killjoy turret. So like they can control all this part of the map and there's no worrying about it. But as soon as you orb up, you open a lot of gaps for them. Like if they have no one here, there's a gap to cross here, there's a gap to cross here, or the people can even go like on tube, right? So that's like also an example of like denying information. And you cannot even be playing here, like you can be like an A, B, just like putting up your orb, and enemy team is gonna be paranoid, okay? Then you have the map Lotus, also whose Viper is very strong. What Viper gives you, basically the same thing. You can literally deny a full part of the map just by pressing your wall. This is how it's gonna look for the defense. And there's gonna be a wall up, and they're gonna lose full control of like A main, so they have absolutely no clue what's happening. It's just like the pressure that it puts, it's so good. Then again, for like, imagine you like decide to go into A through 3, right? So same thing, like if they're here and they're like, okay, I'm gonna catch him here, it's gonna be a wall. There's nothing they can do about it. So yeah, like wall, very strong. Orb, same thing. If you want to like double up on this map, it's very good. You can just throw your orb here to deny double info. So it's same thing, like if you're defense, they have no clue if you're crossing or you're not crossing, okay? So We're in this map, the orb is very good to keep it to yourself. If you don't throw it here, you can just throw it at like, you can throw it like stairs, for example. So you're attacking with your team, you just block another part of the map. You can save it for post plant also. For example, you plant at C. You can put you can plant here, for example. You just throw your orb and you play like with your molly also. But boom, they can't defuse either. So yeah, that's why like an attack Viper is so strong. So like a very good example on Lotus defense, you have this wall that blocks from B, blocks like all A information for the attackers, and if they decide to go 3, it's also gonna block them. So it's just a very strong character. So yeah, mainly just the wall is so strong. Then you have the Orb at T. Imagine they're trying to attack on you, boom, you're blocked, mollied. It's just impossible to go through a Viper Orb and a molly because you're gonna be vulnerable. You're gonna lose health with the orb. So it's literally gonna be like 2 body shots and you already blocked the side. So and then you can play around this, like you can play here, you can just like molly, you can just go here, swing here, try to kill anyone, catch off guard. The same thing here, like you can play here, you can throw your molly, you can go forward, boom, you go, you kill everyone. Just very strong agent in my opinion. Hi guys, this was the video. I hope you enjoyed my tips. Make sure to use all these tips in every single ranked game. I hope it worked for you. Leave a like, leave a comment. Just show me what's your favorite setup, what map you love to play Viper. So yeah, hope it helped you guys. Catch you next time.